We all know what it's like when the utility grid goes down and lights go out, and how every blackout reminds us how much we rely on a steady and dependable source of power for health, comfort, safety, and security. When selecting a gas-powered generator for your home, it's important to choose the right model, specifically matching the performance and capabilities with your intended use. For example, when a vacuum cleaner is running, it will typically consume about 600 watts of power. However, when you first switch it on, the motor will briefly draw about 3 times this much power. In this case, the initial electrical demand upon startup will be about 1800 peak surge or starting watts. Notice the starting watt surge that is typical with many power tools, pumps, refrigerators, and air conditioners. On the other hand, electrical appliances that are not motorized typically have starting watt values that are consistent with their continual running watt consumption. You'll find a list of common appliances and their power needs on store displays as well as the side panels of each model. Because starting procedures may vary slightly depending on the model, you should first consult the product manual and quick start guide. You'll find important information that will help you stay safe and get the most from your generator. You'll also find a toll-free phone number to call for assistance. Like any combustible engine, the exhaust is deadly to breathe. A generator should only be used outdoors in an open, safe, and well-ventilated area, far away from all windows, doors, and vents. Never operate the generator indoors or in a garage, and be sure to follow all safety and operational guidelines contained in the product manual. When you first take your generator out of the box, you will notice the quick start guide that will walk you through the initial assembly and startup procedure. Make sure that the unit is on level ground at a safe distance away from any dwelling. The unit comes shipped without oil, so the first step is to fill. Remove the dipstick cap and insert the tip of the funnel. Fill in 0.6 of a liter of 4-cycle engine oil until the level meets the bottom of the threads. You can also confirm by using the dipstick on the bottom of the cap. Next, slowly add clean, fresh, regular unleaded fuel with a minimum octane of 85. Because this is a 4-cycle engine, do not premix oil with gasoline. Fill to 1/4 inch from the top or as indicated by the floating fuel gauge. Open the fuel valve. Move the choke lever into the choke position. To engage and deliver power to the spark plug, turn on the engine switch. Bring the pull handle out to this position. You should feel a slight resistance. Brace the unit with your other hand and then pull. The low compression pull feature makes it easy to get a quick and positive start with very little effort. Slowly move the choke handle back to the run position. You'll hear the engine idle run much more smoothly. Now switch on the circuit breaker and plug in your appliances. Only once the engine and generator are running, it is ready for any type of power consumption load. The power panel features 4 standard household outlets for you to plug in appliances. It also features a twist-lock 120-volt outlet that's used to directly connect a service panel of a home, cottage, or RV. This cable should only be prepared by a qualified professional electrician. You cannot use the standard household outlets and the twist-lock outlet at the same time. Whichever method you decide to use, it's important not to have any electrical current being drawn during startup or shutdown. The easiest way to ensure this is to disconnect all plugs and switch circuit breakers in the down position. For long-term storage and to prevent stored fuel from becoming gummy over time, add fuel stabilizer. Be sure to check product directions to determine the required amount, then top up the tank with clean, regular gasoline. Note that fuel stabilizer is not available for E85 fuels. Run the generator for about a minute so the stabilized fuel flows throughout the system. Because generators are often used for emergency power, fuel stabilizer will help ensure a quick and easy start when you need it most. Just remember, oil, fuel, no plugs, spark plug, flow, choke, pull, and run. To shut the unit off, flip the circuit breakers down or unplug appliances, then turn off the engine switch and close off the fuel valve. Canadian Tire has the ideal power solution to keep you active, safe, and prepared.